I'm very excited, everyone. I've got big plans for the weekend. It's a joke. No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because just before we turned on the camera and came live into your bathroom, yeah, I don't know where their TV is. It could be in their bathroom. They have TVs in bathrooms now in swanky hotels. I've been in them. As a maid. No, I haven't got plans for the weekend. But before I came out and we turned the TV on, the warm-up artiste here at the... But when I say warm-up, what do I mean? Fluffer. The fluffer... I can say that, right? Oh, yeah, good. I said, hey, what are you going to talk about? And I'm like, I don't know. And he said, oh, you got any plans for the weekend? I'm like, what is this, Drew Carey's improv game? What the hell are we doing here? And then I chastised him, and then we turned on the camera, and I went, I've got big plans for the weekend, and we laughed. Anyway, that's why I said it. But the big news is I haven't cussed all week on this show. This has been a... Wait, whoa! Knock it off. But I find it's too much, so I'm just gonna... Hang on. You'll never know what I said. And I think you can guess. It wasn't really cussing. We just took it out anyway. Or was it cussing? Maybe you like that. I noticed there's another thing on the other side here. Look, I can do this and make some kind of zombie movie or something. Hey, I actually look like I'm cool. Hey, no pictures, man. Well, that's the special effects budget going for the night. Join us, why don't you, after the break, when things will be usual.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Progressive. Visit Progressive.com today. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. That's enough. Great, everybody. Thanks. Please sit down, relax. Your work here is done. The folks at home couldn't be more convinced that you're genuinely glad to see me. Why, I bet they're saying to themselves right now, gosh, I wish I wasn't in my comfortable house. I wish I was in that guy's basement like these folks. Oh, this is my basement.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
It's a great day for America, everybody. It is. But it's quite a sad day here at CBS. Yesterday was Katie Couric's last broadcast as host. We're very sad to see her go, but now it's official. I have the sexiest legs on CBS. That's right. As I always have done. You heard Pardon me, Katie Couric. She's not the only one who left TV this week. After hosting Entertainment Tonight for 30 years, Mary Hart taped her final episode. Mary says her favourite episodes were the ones that featured truly important issues. In other words, none of them. Former Vice President Dick Cheney has a book coming out. It's going to be released on August the 30th. It doesn't have a title yet. May I suggest a few? Let's see. How to shoot friends and influence people. What about A Dick for All Seasons? Torture in the Rye. Or simply Beloved. We're live, of course, so officially it's May the 21st, or almost May the 21st, depending on your region. So, I know what you're thinking. Well, this is a big day, and you're right, because you've seen the billboards. They're all over the country. You know, look at the billboards. Here you are, Judgment Day, May the 21st. Anyone? Well, well. I hope it's not Judgment Day. It would completely ruin our summer. Think of all the things we'd miss, like The Hangover Part 2. If this is the last day on Earth, this could be the last TV show you ever see. So why don't you put a DVD in or something? On you go. Apparently I won't be here when you get back. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say something controversial. Today is not Judgment Day. You know when that's going to happen? You know what's going to happen today? I'm not going to say nothing. Stuff will happen today, but it won't be the end of days. I keep emergency food, though, just in case. Just enough for me and my ferrets. I'm kidding. I don't need food for my ferrets. I breastfeed them. Do we have a... No, thanks. No. You wouldn't applaud if you'd actually seen it. You'd be appalled. We don't have a picture of me breastfeeding my ferrets. We do? We do have a picture of that? No. All right, well, if we do, let me see it then. Let me see it. Whoa! Oh, yeah! Perhaps it is Judgment Day. You know, the guy who paid for all these billboards is a very religious man, a hugely successful radio broadcaster. He's like a cross between the Pope and Ryan Seacrest. He's, what I'm saying is he's got a tan and wears a big hat. He thinks today's the big day because he added up a bunch of numbers and somehow came up with May the 21st. It's very complicated. So, you know what he's going to do on Sunday? He's going to say, whoa, I forgot to carry the 7. That's why. The other thing you should know about this guy is that 20 years ago, I'm not kidding you, he wrote a book called 1994, about the end of the world. He predicted the world would end in September 1994. His record is a little patchy in this department. He also said that Ashton Kutcher would never return to television. And in a way, he was right, wasn't he? The billboards raise interesting questions, though. How would you act if you thought there was literally no future? I know what I'd do. I believe in living life to the max, so I would max out my credit card at Hot Topic. That's right, I'm a goth. Deal with it. You know what else I'd really do if the world was ending? Honestly, if I knew the world was ending, I'd have a cigarette right now. I'd have a cigarette and I'd go to IHOP. If the world's ending, I'm going to put something great in my mouth. Then I'll have a cigarette and go to IHOP. You know what? Thanks. I don't quite know what you're applauding now. You know how we can stop the end of the world? Do what they do in movies like The Terminator. We send a robot Arnold Schwarzenegger back in time to fix things. Although, I think if Arnold could go back in time right now, he'd be fixing some other things first. Perhaps. Do you know when I was a kid growing up, there was a David Bowie song on the Ziggy Stardust album called 5 Years about how we'd all react if there was only 5 years left to live. It was like, we've got 5 years and my brain hurts a lot. That's what I'd listen to in my teenage years when I wasn't masturbating or huffing paint. I'm kidding, I never huffed paint. I sniffed glue. By glue, I mean paint. And by sniff, I mean huff. Even if Judgment Day doesn't happen, though, there's one thing we can take from all of this. Life is very short, especially for midgets. So... That was stupid. I apologize, little people. I don't even know why I said that. I'm going crazy because it's the end of the world and I want a cigarette and a Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity. Any plans for the end of the world, Jeff?
No, just hanging out here. Unless you'd like to cuddle during the apocalypse.
No, even if it's the apocalypse, I don't know if I want to cuddle you.
That's not what you said yesterday.
Really? I forget. What did I say yesterday, then?
You said, hey, Jeff, want to cuddle during the break?
Is that your Scottish accent there when you did that, then? Is that what you did?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Craig Ferguson. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Do it again. Say, oh, hey, cheeky monkeys.
Oh, hey, cheeky monkeys. Look, I'm breastfeeding ferrets.
All right. They always applaud at breastfeeding ferrets. I have no idea why.
I know.
Yeah. It's time, it's time.
To cuddle?
No. The other time.
Oh, I know. Don't touch that dial, folks, unless it's near my pelvic girdle.
Could you just say there's commercials coming? Why'd you always have to make it about your pelvic girdle?
Well, I was gonna go with coccyx.
I see why you went with pelvic girdle then. Yeah. You got your harmonica with you tonight?
I certainly do.
Give us a tune.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the big end of the world show, where tonight we're celebrating by having low-budget fun. Just like we do every other night when our fun is low budget. Essentially, we're not entertaining, but we're economical. Correct, Jeff?
Correct.
There you go. That's the world's most expensive robot skeleton sidekick. What do you think about,
Oh, yippee-ki-yay, mother tweeter.
We're going to have to get a black dot for your mouth. All right, play the jingle. Let's see what we got. This is from Vlad in Bratislava in Slovakia. What the heck? Slovakia? You ever been to Slovakia, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how often, do you have a place there?
Yeah, I've got a summer place there.
You got a summer place?
Once a year, yeah.
Really? You go there once a year?
You should come.
No. Well, I don't know when I'd get time off.
Well, just make some time. We'd love to have you.
Well, what do you mean we? You and the other Slovakians?
Yeah.
How many Slovakians do you know then?
About 3, 4, about 4.
You and 4 Slovakians have got a little summer place in Bratislava?
We sure do.
Well, that sounds just perky.
Like nipples.
Yes, I imagine they're a dim memory for you now, aren't they?
I hate you.
All right, dear Craig and Jeff, I was discussing this with some friends last night. Can you turn a bad girl good, and do you believe it's worth it? What century do you live in, Vlad? Is this from the past? I don't know. Can you turn a bad girl good, Jeff? Can you do that?
Why would you want to?
Yeah. This is from Mikey in Boston. Who says, Dear Craig, I took my 8-year-old son to a hockey game recently. Now he checks my wife and I into the walls. Did I make a horrible mistake? Yeah. This is from Hillary in Cleveland, Ohio. You ever been to Cleveland there?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
You've never been to Cleveland, home of Drew Carrie?
No, never been there.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though, Drew Carrie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Parma.
What?
He's from Parma, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's from Parma, which is an area of Cleveland, and also where you get ham from. Yeah, for Parma, not Drew Carrie. You don't get ham from Drew Carrie. Not anymore, not since he lost all that weight. I mean, when he was fat, you could have probably taken a slice off and he wouldn't even have noticed. But now when you look at him, he's like, well, he reminds me of someone, if you don't mind me saying so.
Awkward.
Yeah. Anyway, Hillary in Cleveland says, Dear Craig and Jeff, I'm getting married soon and I don't want to take my fiancé's name. How do I tell him? Oh, after the wedding. Yeah. Tell him after the wedding as you're enjoying a large plate of French fries. This is from Jonathan in Chicago. You ever been to Chicago there, Jeff?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, really? Chicago?
Yeah, I've got a place there.
You got a place in Chicago?
Yeah.
How often do you get there?
Oh, once a year.
About once a year, yeah. Know anyone in Chicago, do you?
Sure, good couple, 3, 4 Chicago.
3 or 4 people in Chicago, you know?
Yeah.
Are they from Slovakia?
Is this where we do the nipple thing?
No. During the commercial break is when we do the nipple thing.
Oh.
All right. Jonathan in Chicago says, Craig, what did CBS get you as a birthday gift this year? Oh, it hasn't arrived yet. When's your birthday, Jeff?
What is it, in April?
Sure.
I mean, since we're lying.
We're not lying.
No.
We're not lying.
No, we're not.
Well, are you lying?
No. Are you lying?
No.
I can't move my eyes like that, so I have to go like that.
All right. This is, we're out of time? All right, I'll just finish them off quickly. All right. Dear Craig, I'm not a hoarder, but let's say my house is a bit messy. How can I purge things and get organized without driving myself nuts cleaning? Jeff?
Balls.
Yeah, balls. This is from Adam in St. Paul, Minnesota, who says, Hey, Craig, I believe my mother had something to do with the mob in the 70s. How do I ask her about it? You didn't see nothing. Hey, Jeff, do that thing with that guy. All right, this is from Alex in Clovis, New Mexico, who says, Hello, Craig. I still listen to vinyl records. Good for you. All right. Well, we got to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Tonight is a national treasure, a good friend of the show, and a friend of mine. Please welcome the adorable Carrie Fisher, everybody. Carrie Fisher.
You
You look great. That I tell you, that thing that you've been doing, what is it called again?
dieting?
Yeah. It's awesome. You look fantastic.
I did Jenny Craig. I'm the spokesperson. Can you do that?
Well, yeah.
And I can wear a regular bra size now.
Me too.
Yes! But you don't wear yours on your...
Ooh la la.
Though, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, God. My daughter, I asked her what embarrassed her about me the most. She said not wearing a bra.
Really?
So...
Do you not wear a bra normally?
Do any girls, women, do you like
yes,
wearing
they wear bras.
Hold it a second. Do you like wearing them? And what about this? Do you like wearing
Really? Well, let me ask you a question. If you
We're
don't
doing
like...
it for you.
Whoa. Wait
We
just
are
a minute.
totally
Wait.
doing it for them.
Wait. If you don't like wearing them, how come they cost $500 a pair? Tootsie frutti.
I know. No, I really.
Hey, oh, by the way, quick update. Remember when you came here last time, you had just come back from Australia?
Yes.
And you gave me those kangaroo testicles.
Yes, I gave you.
Right, you gave me a set of kangaroo... No, you're probably wondering, Craig, where are the kangaroo testicles that I brought you?
Yeah,
Right,
also, okay.
Good news.
Great news, what?
Well, one of the guests here was going to the North Pole. I said, well, you'll need good luck. Take my kangaroo testicles. As long as you bring them back.
Yes,
The gift from my friend Carrie.
And you had a lot of luck from them.
Here's them at the North Pole.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. And are they bringing?
They're going to come back. Yeah, Wendy Booker's bringing them back, right? And she's saying, and look, these little, they made it all the way on their own. Look,
Oh,
their little
they
testicle
walked.
footprint.
I didn't know they walked.
Well, they're kangaroo.
Awesome.
No, they're kangaroo testicles. Kangaroo testicles,
I know.
they bounce.
I'm
They,
sorry, I didn't
But
know.
isn't that
though.
good? They didn't even
That's
shrink in the
great.
cold weather.
Which you can't say for maybe some of yours.
Some of my testicles? How many do you think I have?
6.
6 testicles. Oh, those are the
Well,
days.
he has some of them, doesn't Jeff?
No, Jeff doesn't have any reproductive equipment at all.
Really?
No, he's just got a, what does he call it, pelvic girdle?
Yeah.
Yeah, pelvic girdle.
Jeff, do you wear a bra?
I'm wearing one right now.
And are you enjoying it?
Oh, I am.
All right, well, see, that's
See,
the difference between
I didn't
robots
know-
and women.
I didn't know that. There's more than that. I didn't know that women didn't
buzzing.
like wearing bras. I had no idea. I thought I knew women.
Well, look, if-
look, I
if
don't
you
want a
have-
conversation with you. I'm just saying.
If you have
Groggy.
down to your waist, yes, you're going to want them up here. But when you're alone, mine aren't down to my waist, by the
when
way.
I'm alone, I don't wear underpants.
I
Fail to see the.
yes, I do wear underpants alone, and I forget why. But I'm going to think about that now.
Why am I wearing these again?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I'm alone.
Well, they're comfortable. They're comfortable.
This is what's good, though. I was wearing, my bra size was off the charts. You know, we have an alphabet that's 26 letters long, and I had like an L or a P or something like that. So now I'm back in D land.
Well, that's
that
lovely.
nice?
Well, good for you.
Thank
now,
you.
let me ask you. This is just for health? It's not for any particular show business reason?
Well, no, I want to, you know, I'm just hoping to get back in the metal bikini. 'cause
No.
That was the best part of my life, you know, and I'm hoping.
Was it really the
Not
best
at
part?
all.
No,
Not at all.
you were all
No.
crazy and hopped up on the crazy.
I was hopped up on the. Well, I was huffing.
Oh,
Like-
huffing, yeah. Huffing pig?
Huffing Post.
Huffing Post.
Yes.
Oh, Huffington Post! Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good.
Aren't I clever?
Yeah, you're very clever. Are you still doing the show? I love that show.
My 1.5 woman show.
Yeah. I mean, with all the
I
different
am. I'm going to do it in Toronto. I'm going to
Toronto, Canada?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do it outside of our country. And hopefully we'll be able to get you some more scrotum.
Trust me, my dear, I don't need any more scrotum.
Well, that's what I hear.
Well, you know, it's busy in there with 6 testicles, man.
You can.
Yeah. If I could do that, I wouldn't be stuck here. I'd be off making money in the circus.
That's right. That must upset you a lot.
Toronto, why would it bother you to do the show?
It doesn't.
I saw it from Australia. I saw you doing.
Oh, that's right. That's out of the country too.
Yeah, that's
I forgot.
Australia. Still not part of America.
I forgot about that. I thought we did colonize some of it, though, didn't we?
No, I think the Australians would have had something to say about it.
Okay, not much though. And
Yeah, no, I think
they would have given us Canberra. I swear to God, if you
They might give us Canberra, yeah. But other than
it's the center of porn, and it's also their government center. So the two together. I'm not kidding.
Well, it makes sense. It
And
makes
the Hyatt House there is a historic landmark, but otherwise.
For what reason? Porn, government, or just because it's the...
I'm someone, I have no idea.
You had a good time when you were there, though, didn't you?
A great time at the historic landmark. No, yeah,
You enjoy a Hyatt?
I enjoy a hide or two, yeah.
Do you have? See when you're in the? Whenever I'm in a hotel room, I sometimes look at the mini bar and think,
Oh, on the drinking?
Yeah,
Oh
I have
my
them. I have them take
God.
all the booze out of it.
No, they have to take everything out now.
Yeah, I get them to take the candy out now as well.
I think I might walk in my sleep and look for, candy bars.
Yeah, it's the candy bars they call me.
That's not
I can leave
fair.
the booze in there. I don't care about that anymore. But it's when during the night I wake up and I hear the Snickers bar going, "Buy more for me."
And they have those, those pretend chocolate chip cookies that are supposed to be like natural or something.
Yeah, it's a
There's such a thing?
No, they don't get chocolate chip cookies in the wild. There's not like herds of chocolate chip cookies sweeping across the Serengeti and
Damn it.
Oh, as far as the eye can see, the chocolate chip cookies galloping across the plain.
I was certain that you could.
No, there's no chocolate chip. And you know what else that they do? The macadamia nuts.
Yes, and those are really fattening. Right?
They're very fattening, and the only time I've ever seen them is in a hotel.
They don't exist outside
Inside
of
of hotels! Exactly.
Not even in motels.
No, well, they're
Peanuts.
too expensive
Yes,
for
yes.
motels.
Yeah, well,
That's it.
macadamia nuts are the...
Do you know, I think if food is more expensive, it shouldn't get you as fat.
If only that
This
were
is not
true.
Oprah. What the hell are we talking about here?
It is Oprah.
I wish.
Well, it will be.
Do you know Oprah? Have you ever met Oprah?
I went on Oprah recently with my mom. And
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew that. Did you have fun?
Oh, I love doing talk shows with my mother.
Yeah, I bet.
Doesn't
Yeah.
everyone?
Yeah.
That's why my daughter wants to rush out right now. No, my mother's selling costumes, Hollywood costumes, so they had them on the show.
That's good. That's very loyal of you to do that.
I'm very loyal to my mother.
No, you're good. You're good.
I live next door to her.
I know where you live.
That's how
Oh, yeah,
I know
that's right.
about
I've
the
been to her house. What, are you in third grade or something? Ooh, you've been to her house? Yes, I've been to Carrie's house. Oh, so that means you made out with her? Yeah. Oh.
He actually gave me a gigantic penis that's in... You did. He said... No, I'm not joking. It's not real. It's wood, which is good, too. And it's just right there. And it's really a nice addition. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Mouth organ or awkward pause?
Let's go with awkward pause.
Oh, really?
No, I don't want to.
Well, look, can you play the mouth organ?
Oh, mouth organ. No, I can't, but idiotic thing. I'm on medication, so I'll try anything.
Then let's do the most dangerous and difficult awkward pause of all.
What's that?
Smell my finger awkward pause.
Do you have to do it like so that I'm doing it like so you won't notice that that's what I'm doing?
Well, it depends if you're smelling my finger or your own finger. I'll just pretend I'm pointing over there at something, and you can... And I can be like...
Oh, yeah, I see it. Is that good?
It's okay.
I'm not that good.
Did my finger smell of anything?
They smelled like my bra.
We'll be right back, everybody. Carrie. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is an author. An author is like a blogger, but clever. And he's written this book, which I'm only about 20 pages into, and that's about as far as I'll get because I'm functionally illiterate. No, I can't say that? Oh, right. No, I will read all of this book. I read his previous book as well. It was very good. The previous book was called Blue Blood. This is called Red on Red. It's a novel, which means it's made up. It's not like you think, is it a novel because there's only one of them? No, there's plenty available in the stores. Please welcome Edward Conlon, everybody. Edward Conlon. very nice to meet you, may I say. And let me just check. I read your memoir before this, or is it a memoir? Would you call it a memoir?
Sure.
All right. And you were a policeman. Are you still a policeman?
I'm still a policeman.
I see. Let me just move some stuff. You're still a cop then, and you
Still am, yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, you're not a beat cop now, though. You might.
No, I'm a detective.
Detective.
Yeah.
Let me move some more stuff. So, I mean, how the hell can you? I mean, this is fascinating. In this, this is about a cop that has to betray his partner. I mean, you probably know what it's about because you wrote it. Do you? It's made up though. You didn't betray your partner, did you?
Not so far.
All
Not so
right.
far.
Okay, that's good. Do you get a hard time from the other cops about being a writer?
No, not really. I mean, in the first one, you know, it was a big fat book.
Yeah,
and,
it is.
You know, a lot of cops said, "Listen, I'm not going to read it. Just tell me what page my name's on."
Seems fair. It was very frank in places. Very kind of revealing. Did you get any trouble from the brass about, you know, revealing certain things about operations and stuff?
Nah, if the boss is an ass, that's not exactly a state secret.
Right. I think you do very. I don't know if you met Michael. That's interesting. So I'm very fond of the New York cops. I'll tell you why. Well, I was once drunk on a motorcycle. I don't know what that's called.
I don't think that's against the law.
All right, okay. That would explain it, because what happened is I had a British driver's license at the time, and I came off the motorcycle and I was drunk, and the cop came over and goes, "Give me your license," and I said, "I've only got this," and it was a British license, and it opened out, it had a picture of the Queen on it and all that kind of stuff, like Hogwarts, and you know, "Behold, ye who read this will know the driver got a motor vehicle," and the cop looked at it and went, "Oh, what's that coming to go? Just get out of here." How many days paperwork would that be, do you think?
It would be way too much.
Yeah. Have you ever let anyone skate? You know, just for... no, you probably haven't.
For little
things?
For little things, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You know, offenses are at your discretion. You don't
Really, is that
Yeah,
true?
yeah.
I mean, if you're... And what about this? You talk a little bit about this in the first book, about getting someone to turn to an informer.
Sure.
Do you work people for a long time and kind of like get under their skin? Like
Yeah.
I do here?
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, whatever it takes. Some people turn in a minute. Some people do it for $10. Other people are facing a good amount of time. You know, you got to work with people and see what they need.
See what you need. I mean, what about the cop shows on TV? Is there any reality in any of that? The CSIs and stuff?
Not much.
No.
You know, CSI, I mean, I have people, you know, come up to me and said, you know, my kid wants to be a CSI. What do you think? You know, it's like if you wanted to be a nun because you saw The Flying Nun. It's a little misguided.
Not quite the same thing.
You know,
Yeah,
you're going to be in a lab. You're not going to be putting handcuffs on people. You're not going to be talking to people. You're not going to be pulling out a gun. They don't have guns. It's just a little misleading.
Do you ever fire your gun?
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Night's young. You ever had anyone fire a gun at you?
Near me.
Near you?
Yeah. I don't think it was really aimed at me. Sometimes there's sort of happy gunfire.
Happy gunfire?
Yeah. You know, sometimes people shoot when they're mad, and other times it's, you know, it's my birthday, you know, when it goes off.
So the kind of Yosemite sound?
Yeah.
Kind of, hey, as opposed to,
Yeah.
How can you tell from the noise, though, Edward? Or can you?
Those bullets are usually going up.
All right. Can you see them?
If they're on a rooftop, yeah.
Now, your family were in law enforcement, right?
Yeah, my father, my uncle, my great-grandfather, going back 107 years.
Wow. Wow. So was it, you know, it was determined then right from the very beginning that you would be a cop?
No.
Wow.
You know, I came from a sort of first-generation immigrant background. I mean, that was, you know, good. My father was an FBI agent. His brother was a cop. His sister was a nurse. Another guy worked for transit. Another brother worked for the fire department. And, you know, we were supposed to go to college and get better jobs.
You know, I was told by the wardrobe guy at this show that if I wear a striped suit, that people will think I'm in the mafia. Did you think I was in the mafia when you came in? Do they train you like that? Say, look out for guys in striped suits? Do you ever get afraid dealing with organized crime? Do you ever think, these guys are going to hunt me, they're going to put pressure on me?
I worked in the South Bronx, so, I mean, there was not too many of those guys left. Just one guy in my old precinct called Joey Bugs, and he took a couple of bets. And in a lot of New York, I mean, the mob is like Colonial Williamsburg. It's just they're sort of
It's like an old-fashioned thing.
Fun, fake, wannabe guys that are interested.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think it's? Well, I mean, I guess.
They're still there. They're still there, but they're not as important as they used to be.
When did it die out? With the Gotti thing, do you think?
With Rico.
Rico?
Yeah. All these guys started turning on each other.
Right. God. It's a fascinating world. I mean, it is. When I look at it, you talk about the great cop movies, the French Connection and Serpico, who Al Pacino famously played later in the movie. But Serpico was a real cop, right?
Yeah, but it's not a real movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his partners didn't try and kill him.
Oh man, what happened then? Not much.
A bad guy tried to kill him.
A bad guy tried to?
Yeah.
You ever met bad guys that guys that you thought were like, do you work in homicide?
Yeah, I have.
All right. Have you ever met anyone and you thought, oh, this is like a serial killer or something like that? It's like a movie bad guy, or are they just? Most times I've met criminals. What I'm saying is they're really just dumb people, and most of them are high.
A lot of them, yeah.
And they're kind of desperate. High, desperate people are usually who commit crimes, right?
Quite often. A lot of times there's a lot of people who are just kind of ordinary or just at a really bad point in their lives, either drugs or alcohol are a big part of it. And there's other people who are just stone cold. I mean, they don't kill people out of pleasure, but, it's like bumping into you at a...
And you see that with any degree of regularity?
Sure.
Wow, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
It's a horrifying thing. Does it affect your belief in the human species? Do you get disillusioned? Do you find yourself getting bitter with people?
Yeah, I think I came into the job knowing we're a pretty mixed bunch.
Yeah. You ever met anyone in my family? Yeah, it's a funny thing, though. I mean, how do you stay optimistic when you see people like that? Do you?
Sure. I mean, because, you're helping people.
Right.
Even in neighborhoods like the South Bronx.
I haven't been in the South Bronx in a long time, but when I was there before, I was up to no good, and I shouldn't have been there, and I left quickly.
That's why you were there.
Right, yeah. I was just, going up to pick up something for a friend. Yeah. It's a long time ago, yeah.
I've heard that story.
I don't know why I'm lapsing into giving you excuses, even although it was like 25 years ago, and it's cool, man.
Guys like...
It wasn't me, it was those guys.
Guys like you were easy to pick out.
Oh, yeah. Big Scottish guys with a Thompson Twins hat on and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey! We're in New York, everybody! Yeah, no, everybody kind of noticed you. That's good. You ever arrest anyone who was a fan of your work?
I locked up somebody who did a cab robbery, and this was kind of classic Bronx jury stuff. Two guys did a stick-up of a cab, and there's great pictures of them. The cab had a camera. There's pictures of this guy sticking up the cab. I put the pictures in the paper. They were ID'd. One of the guys, when I locked him up, had the Daily News clip in his pocket. They go to a Bronx jury. They cry, not guilty.
Wow.
So I brought him to, I got him indicted federally, and these guys were pretty annoyed about that. They thought they beat the system. And when I was taking one of the guys out of the jail, he turns around to me and he says, "I hear you're an English major."
That's the worst thing he could have said to you. You've been called worse than that, surely.
I've been called a couple of worse things.
Yeah, no. It's fascinating. Will you ever leave? I mean, you must have done your 20 by now, right?
No, not quite. Not quite.
Will you go after your 20?
Yeah.
Oh, you will? You'll be done?
Yeah.
And then what, writing full time?
Yeah, it's too long between books. It's 7 years between books.
Yeah,
I gotta do more writing.
You certainly have a great skill, and you're a natural. I mean, really, I don't know how you are as a cop, but you're a good writer. So, good luck to you, and well done. These are just remarkable pieces of work. Edward Conlon, everybody. Edward Conlon.
Next week on The Late Late Show, Jack Black, Courtney Cox, and Drew Carey.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Good night, everybody.